Part of the thing that we've always encouraged with Joelanta is the creativity of customizers, and that is what, in the state of the hobby, that really is the state of the hobby. 5 years ago, we had a forecast that 3D printing and customizing would be where the innovation and where the future of our hobby would come from. That's exactly where we're at right now. Everybody in this room knows somebody making something. That is amazing. And so I think you guys need to give yourself a round of applause because some of the best customizers in the world are here tonight. Yeah! Where are we with the major manufacturers? We're nowhere. They're not giving us what we want. They're not giving it to us at the price point we want. Where we are is we've taken the future of the hobby into our own hands. And that is a beautiful place to be. We have Mr. Jim Marinetti here with Aces. Jim was the very first of the high-end leather customizers in the business. Jim's got a beautiful 17 sets that he showed. We got Mr. Keith Holmes, who is just pumping out 3D designs left and right. We have Mr. Aaron Luck, who is the premier leather worker in the country to me. I mean, I've got more of his stuff than anybody. You guys have done an amazing job bringing the energy back into it from the bottom up and not the top down. Can any of you say you're really happy with what's coming from the major manufacturers? You may get the detail, but you're paying $300 a pop. Some of that's well worth $300 a pop. A lot of it's not. But the stuff that's coming from the customizer is worth every dime. Every dime. And that tells us that we were right about where this was going, what was going to happen, and who was going to do it, and that's you guys. Mr. Greg Brown has brought a few guests to show off some of their stuff. First, he's going to show some of his stuff. I want you to know that without you guys, we would be nowhere. You have been an incredible support to us. We're now getting corporate sponsorships. Our friend Nelson Burke at the Engineer Guy, they're the premier smooth-on products distributors for the movie industry here in town, has become a sponsor for this coming year, 2018. It is remarkable to have somebody so intricately involved with movies like any of the Marvel movies, Catching Fire, Mockingjay, every major prop-making house, and every major Hollywood production that you know of, he supplies stuff for them. And he sees the value in this show. We will have a future where more people like that are getting involved with us. This is a mission we're on, and tomorrow night at the auction, we'll go further into that mission, where we're at with it, what's happening, and these are incredible developments. We haven't really talked a lot about it in public, but these are developments that'll make you guys very happy about us. There's a lot of things moving and shaking and evolving, and we do have a sense of transparency with a lot of what we do. But I think tonight we're here to celebrate the creativity of you, the customizers. People like Jim, people like Keith, people like Aaron. I mean, half the Rolodex that Greg Brown has are people that are making stuff here. Their agenda of Made in the USA as much as humanly possible. We all know you can't stop that boat from China completely. But Greg has been innovating new and incredible things and doing the best he can do to bring homegrown craftsmanship back here. Can you guys hear me back there?
Yeah, barely.
If you can, baby, you got to get your ears shut. That's right. There are a lot of different disciplines represented here. Felipe and Kathy Ellis, both are some of the best tailoring you're ever going to see. Mark Cole does amazing work. I know Greg's a big fan of his. Don Coffey does incredible pieces that in really low run, if you're lucky you get some of it. But you can do anything. You guys can learn any skill that will add to the collective here. Not just in the Joe and the 6 scales, our Transformers friends back there have incredible self-generated stuff. Our buddy Rob tells me every time I see him about somebody new popping into it. You got people in the Star Wars community. They're doing amazing things. So it doesn't matter what discipline of toy you are in, there is something to innovate. So do that. because that's where we're going to have a new generation of people to keep us happy. Because they're going to give us something to do in the G.I. Joe nursing home we'll all have to open up. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Greg Brown. Greg has been the earliest, staunchest supporter of Joelanta from way back in the Knott's Berry Farm days, the Brian Show, where we were running to find something better to do. And he'll tell you about some of these cats that are up here. I do want to point out one guy. Mr. Brian Tatum here is a fun energy for us locally. Brian is in it completely for the fun, no matter how much filthy lucre you see him slinging around. And he is, his heart and soul is in it. So if you know of collectors that are customizers that we should be talking about, we want to hear about it from you. We got Joelanta.com, Joelanta.org, Toylanta.com. We have the Facebook pages. We need you guys to interact. If you have content, share it. If you've heard something, give it to us. We only know what you tell us. Let us know what is happening. Because as I was talking with my friend Rudy Panucci this afternoon about, we want to be that portal where you can find out what's happening, and that all comes from you. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Greg Brown and put a little water on my vocal cords. There you go.
Thanks, buddy. Greg. Buddy stole a lot of the thunder already.
No, I didn't. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to kind of give it a good update with what's been happening in the past year with us, what's been happening within the industry. You know, the one thing that we've been really pushing, obviously 3D printing has just been blowing up for us. You know, Keith's hover pods, they, sorry, I'm kind of hoarse too. Keith has developed 4 hover pods over in France. I don't know if you guys know Wilfred. He's been doing some space-themed items. He's another person. He's not in the U.S. He's in France, but he's been doing a lot of what do you call it? Crowdfunding.
Yeah, crowdsourcing.
Yeah, the crowdfunding, crowdsourcing for his projects, and he's been very lucrative with it. Obviously, everybody knows about Felipe, so his stuff is up here. He's been doing some custom figures, and I mean, he's been cranking stuff out of Brazil left and right. The big thing, though, that Coswald has been doing is we've been trying to encourage made in America, made in the USA, just made homemade. We've been working with people like Kathy Ellis for years. Kathy's Snowstorm Survival has been a very popular item for us. We've been working with Murray Corrigan to do some pistol holsters and stuff like that. Five-Base Ryan's a name that you heard back in the 90s. We didn't hear about it for a while. I got in contact with Rob. Rob's stuff we can hardly keep in stock. And he's got some of his new stuff here as well. I wanted Brian Tatum to bring some of his stuff. We don't carry Brian Tatum's stuff, but it's amazing nonetheless. You get to see this stuff here at the show, and I wanted you all to see it firsthand. And then one of the newcomers to the group is 6 Scale USA out of Pennsylvania. Yuri and his team, they just popped up on the radar. I got to know him because I'm doing a show in Harrisburg. He contacted me about doing the show.
Yuri, raise your hand. Stand up, brother. Stand up. All right. Everybody, welcome.